Hal Jordan pauses in orbit, high above the Earth he's sworn to protect. The emerald energy of his power ring flickers around his hand, shapes forming and dissolving, anxious. On the surface, his cities hum with the continual business of life, unaware that a silent challenge has been issued far above their heads. Superman waits, arms folded, eyes fixed on Hal. His cape flutters in the thin atmosphere, crimson against the endless black. If he's worried, he doesn't show it, not even as Hal's ring charges up, pulsing with willpower. It started simply, dispute over how to handle a rogue asteroid hurtling toward the planet. Superman insisted on brute force, a straight trajectory, relying on his confidence in his own strength. Hal argued for finesse, construct a net, a gentle deflection. Over comms, voices grew sharp. Finally, Hal drew a line in the stardust. "Let's decide who's right," he said. So here they are, the Man of Steel versus the Emerald Knight. Hal makes the first move. In an instant, his ring transforms energy into reality. Gargantuan fist swings toward Superman, bigger than a cargo plane. Superman doesn't flinch. The fist catches his chest, but he stands firm, only sliding backward a few meters. "Nice trick," Superman says, brushing off invisible dust. Hal's thoughts race. The ring's power is only limited by will. He changes tactics, sending a barrage of energy constructs, razor-sharp javelins, chains that coil like snakes, a magnetic field that would scramble most machines. Superman slips between the attacks, faster than a thought. One chain wraps his wrist, Superman flexes, and the energy shatters, scattering green shards into space. He launches back, not attacking, just closing the distance. "You know how this'll go, Hal," he calls out. "But I'm not your enemy." Hal grins. "Maybe not, but you're still in my way." He summons a Shella gleaming sphere of hardened willpower, trapping Superman at its core. The field compresses, pressure mounting. For most, it would be unbreakable. But Superman pushes his palms against the wall. Muscles coil. His shell buckles, cracks. Bursts apart in a blaze of green light, fragments tumbling toward Earth's atmosphere. Hal's eyes widen, tries something bigger, constructs suit, colossal, matching Superman in scale. Both figures tumble, locked in contest, shockwaves echoing in the void.
Down, 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 down,
A satellite shifts off course. Hal flickers his ring without losing focus. He stabilizes the hurtling machine, returning it to orbit with a flicker of thought. Superman notices. "You're good at this," he admits, but his eyes are resolute. Hal lowers his guard for a moment. "That's why we should." But Superman is upon him, faster than sight. He grabs Hal by the shoulder, gently, but inexorably. "Hal," he says, "we both want to protect this world, but you're not alone. Let's work together." Hal's willpower surges. He pushes back, energy radiating from the ring, forming brambles, spikes, barriers, each more elaborate, more desperate. Superman weaves through, unstoppable. Hal realizes he's not actually being attacked. Superman could win, but he isn't swinging. Instead, Superman lets go, floating backward, hands raised in peace. "We're done here." His eyes glance down Earth, fragile and blue. "You'll always have my respect, Hal, but if we fight each other, who wins?" Hal's shoulders sag. He knows the outcome. The ring is magnificent, nearly limitless, when focused. Superman, though, is hope manifest. Hal's greatest constructs can slow him, but never stop him unless Superman allows it. Silence hangs between them. Finally, Hal disperses his armor. Fine, let's do it your way, this time. They drift together, side by side now, descending through the atmosphere on a trail of emerald and scarlet. The asteroid from earlier looms, crossing the upper stratosphere. Hal shapes the largest construct he's ever made, a shimmering net. Superman readies his fists. Together, they intercepted, catching, steering, matching strength with strategy. The two heroes, rivals for a moment, now united again by something stronger than pride. Minutes later, cities below remain blissfully unaware. The world is saved by the thinnest margin, not by one hero alone, but by two, learning the hard way that even legends are better together. In the end, maybe neither Green Lantern nor Superman truly wins, but Earth does.